With TSUTigers.com, we're here with men's basketball coach Travis Williams. Coach Williams, on Thursday, you're going to participate in the Coaches vs. Cancer Luncheon. How important is that kind of event to you in terms of raising awareness for cancer?
I think the name alone says a lot. You know, it's personal for me. You know, I can recall when I was assistant coach at Chicago State and getting a call from my family members saying, "Hey, you need to come home," and it struck a nerve. You know, my grandmother, who had a very important part of raising me, when my mom passed away, my grandmother Willibelle Williams was diagnosed with breast cancer. And by the time I got back from Chicago, it had got to the stage where it was stage 4 of breast cancer. And as you know, that's at the critical stages. So it's personal for me.
And also, it's going to be an opportunity for you to share the podium with Austin Peay's coach, Vanderbilt's coach, Middle Tennessee State's coach. I mean, I know you've coached against them before as an assistant, but what do you feel like it's going to feel like as a head coach to be considered, one of their equals now?
I just think it's great. I think with the landscape of coaching, the way it changes, you have coaches here, coaches there, but when you look at those guys' track record, those guys have been around for a long time. Kermit Davis, Kevin Stallings, Dave Lewis, Rick Bird, those guys have been around, Scott Sanderson. So it's just exciting. It's just exciting. You work hard to put yourself in this position to get an opportunity to be a head Division I coach. I think it's exciting. And we can come together, and guys, we can share some dialogue and interact with this very worthwhile called Coaches vs. Cancer event. So I just think it's great, have an opportunity to talk and chat and pick their brains as well as those guys pick my brains, because we see them in a lot of the same circles on the road recruiting or just in the business altogether.
I guess lastly, Coach, fans can buy tickets to this event. Why should Big Blue supporters come out and support you?
Because we need your support. I think the event itself, I can only imagine. Everyone in our family been affected one way or another with cancer, whether it's a loved one, whether it's a friend or someone we know. It's a very worthwhile cause, because we need the support.
And one of the things they can do too is you're going to have a silent auction and offer some things up like that, and all that money is going to cancer awareness.
It's great. It's great. Like I said, we have a silent auction. We have we plan on auction off a college basketball game day experience. Have a chance to come in and, if you want to be a part and see what really goes on in college athletics, you get a chance to come here and spend a day with me in the grind of practice, in the grind of game. And sometimes we'll look at possibly taking you on a road trip so you can see what really goes on. Because I think a lot of folks just think it's just we show up in a shirt and suit and tie and we just play basketball. But you can come really experience when we go through the practice sessions, when we go through the film sessions, when we go through the walkthroughs, when we travel, we do pregame, postgame, the commitment that these young men are making for a sacrifice for Tennessee State University, for the community, for the city of Nashville, for the state of Tennessee. I think it'd be a worthwhile experience for folks to come out and see what we all is involved with, from the SEC, from the Sun Belt Conference to the OVC Conference. So I just think it's a worthwhile call to please come out and support. Go Big Blue.
Thanks, Coach, and have fun on Thursday.
Thank you.